Hi students, so welcome to the Narayan P College online classes. And already matrices competitive JEE over. Now today we'll start determinants JEE. JEE part 1. Already we discussed some synopses related to determinant JEE, some PU basics and competitive basics also. We are learning some more synopses. Now some standard properties are there, property conditions. That standard notations we need to remember. Det of 111 ABC A square B square C square equal to A minus B into B minus C into C minus E. Next, det of 111 x square y square z square x cube y cube z cube is equal to x minus y into y minus z into z minus x into xy plus yz plus zx. Next, det of 111 xyz x cube y cube z cube equal to x minus y into y minus z into z minus x into x plus y plus z. This they can give in column wise also, but remember sometimes in competitive we are using general method, means getting more time waste. That's why use remember these standard notations. Next, det of 1 plus a 1 1 1 1 plus b 1 1 1 1 plus c equal to this value is abc into 1 plus 1 by a plus 1 by b plus 1 by c, or also we can write this one. If you multiply abc inside, abc plus ab plus bc plus ce. This standard notations, remember, it is important. And next, another method to solve non-homogeneous equation, solving non-homogeneous equations by using Cramer's rule. Cramer's rule. This method is useful to solve given linear equations. Let the equations are they given in this form: a1x plus b1y plus c1z equal to d1. Second one, a2x plus b2y plus c2z equal to d2. Next, a3x plus b3y plus c3z equal to d3. Already we thought matrix method how to solve is general, but in competitive wise this method is useful. From this we need to write first delta. Delta means the coefficients of x, y, z in each equation: a1 b1 c1, a2 b2 c2, a3 b3 c3. Next, from this delta 1 means in the first column replace with these constants d1 d2 and d3. d1 d2 d3. Second and third is same: b1 b2 b3, c1 c2 c3. Next, delta 2 means in the second column replace with d1 d2 d3. First and third column remain same: a1 a2 a3. Here replacing d1 d2 d3. Now we are c1 c2 c3. Next, delta 3. Delta 3 means In the third column, we need to replace d1, d2, d3. Now from these notations, we can find the solution of the given equations. Solution means we need to find x. How to find x? Delta 1 by delta y, delta 2 by delta z, delta 3 by delta. It's a way to find x, y, z values. Now in this, when the system is consistent and when the system is inconsistent, first, if delta is not equal to 0, then system is consistent and has unique solution. Unique means only one solution. When in the case of delta is equal to 0, if delta equal to 0, directly we are not deciding is consistent or inconsistent. To check that one, we need to depending on the delta 1, delta 2, delta 3 values also. If delta 1 0 and any one of delta 1 comma delta 2 comma delta 3 are non-zero, any one value, any one delta 1, delta 2, delta 3 are non-zero, then we can decide system is inconsistent and has no solution. There is no solution when delta equal to 0 and any one of these is non-zero, then it is an inconsistent. Next, third condition, same, if delta 0, all are 0, delta, if all delta comma delta 1 comma delta 2 comma delta 3 are 0, then system is consistent. Telling all values we got 0, delta value, delta 1, delta 2 and delta 3, when the all values are 0, then system is consistent and has infinitely many solutions. Already we know consistent means the solutions are one or more exist. One means exactly one or more means up to infinity. When infinity solutions will exist, delta, delta 1, delta 2, delta 3 all are 0 means then system is consistent and has many solutions. Delta 0 and any one of is non-zero means then it is inconsistent and has no solution. At least this basic one more method remember to solving linear equations for competitive purpose. Next, already it is there concept cube roots of unity in complex numbers, but that concept we are using repeatedly in determinants chapter. So cube roots of unity. Now cube roots of unity means we are taking like this equation x cube equal to 1. It's a condition wise. Cube roots of unity means if you take x right side, it will becomes x power 1 by 3. That means actually the x is equal to 1 power 1 by 3. If you take cubing on both sides, then you will get equation like this, x cube equal to 1. Now when the cube roots of unity means how many roots will be there? 3 roots. But in this, 1 is the real root, remaining 2 are imaginary roots or complex roots you can take. Now which are those roots? Simple, you can find out easily. You can find out like this, x cube equal to 1 cube, we'll complete fast. X cube minus 1 cube equal to 0. We know a cube minus b cube formula, what? A minus b into a square plus ab plus b square is equal to 0. From this, x minus 1 equal to 0 means x equal to 1. And next equation, x square plus x plus 1 equal to 0. Is a real root clearly. And this one, from this we need to find remaining imaginary roots. We know already roots formula for quadratic equation, what? Minus b plus or minus under root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. From this we'll get remaining roots. Minus 1, b means 1, plus or minus root of b square 1 minus 4 into a value 1, c also 1. That's why 4 will get by 2. X equal to minus 1 plus or minus under root of minus root 3 by 2. Now minus 1 plus or minus root of minus 3 you can write root 3i by 2. In this there is another two roots. Minus 1 plus root 3 by I by 2 is omega. Next, one more root is omega square. Now totally cube roots of unity, what are the conditions we are taking? First root is this 1, second root is we are taking omega. Omega is what? One root is 1, next omega is minus 1 plus root 3i by 2. Next omega square is minus 1 minus root 3i by 2. Now total 3 roots are there here. First root is 1, second root is omega, third root is omega square. And there is these 3 roots are satisfying some conditions. What are the conditions here? Therefore a condition where you are taking, where clearly omega cube is 1. If we take omega cube, we will get 1. And next, sum of these roots will give is always a 0. Sum of roots 1 plus omega square is 0. And omega cube will give always 1. How to check? Just use these 3 roots, you will get the condition. This concept is useful in determinants concept. Okay, I will start problems. Exercise. Question number 1. If A comma B comma C belongs to R, the number of real roots of the equation, the given delta equal to det of xc minus b minus c xa b minus ax equal to 0 given. In this number of real roots we need to find out. Expand this directly along row 1 only. X into deleting its row and column, x into x square minus a square minus or minus plus a square minus c into minus cx minus ab minus b into, by deleting its row and column, minus c into minus a plus ca minus bx equal to 0. Now multiply x inside, what will get? X cube plus a square x minus or minus plus c square x minus or minus plus abc minus b into minus bx is minus b square x equal to 0. ABC minus abc gets cancelled. Now from this overall I can take x is common. If you take x is common, what will get remaining? X square, a square, b square and c square is equal to 0. When the product of two terms is 0 means either first value 0 or second value 0. Now x is equal to 0. Next, x square plus a square plus b square plus c square equal to 0. Now take this value right side. X square equal to minus of a square plus b square plus c square. But x is equal to root of negative is there, that is not a real number, it is a complex number. That's why this value clearly does not belong to R, but it is a real number. So a number of real roots, how many? Only one real root. That's why which option is correct? Option B is the correct one. Next. Coming to second question, question number 2. The number of real roots of the equation. What is the equation? Det of 0, x minus a, x minus b, x plus a, 0, x minus c, x plus b, x plus c, 0 is equal to 0. Same here, the condition wise we need to expand. How many roots you will get? Expand along R1 only, first value 0. 0 minus of x minus a into, by deleting its row and column, remaining x plus a into 0, 0 into, what will get, x plus b into x minus c, plus x minus b into, by deleting its row and column, x plus a into x plus c minus 0 equal to 0. Here minus of minus into minus plus x minus a into x plus b into x minus c, here plus x minus b into x plus a into x plus c equal to 0. Now we need to simplify this to get the equations. First multiply these two equations. In this any common factor is there? No, all are different is there. So we need to multiply first these two equations. X into x, x square plus bx minus ax minus ab into x minus c. Next x square plus ax minus bx minus ab into x plus c equal to 0. Now next again multiply these two equations, these two product, x square into x, x cube, x square into minus c cx square, bx into x plus bx square, bx into minus c minus bcx, minus ax into x minus ax square. Next minus ax into minus c plus cax minus abx plus abc. Next multiply next values. What next values are there? X square into x, x cube, x square into c, cx square. Next ax into x, ax square, ax into c plus cax minus bx into x minus bx square minus bx into c minus bcx. Next minus ab into x minus abx and minus abc equal to 0. Here the terms, which terms will get cancelled? Minus ex square plus cx square cancel, bx square minus bx square gets cancelled, minus bcx minus bcx not cancel, minus ax square plus ax square gets cancelled, cax and cax not cancel, minus abx minus abx not cancel, and abc gets cancelled. Now x cube plus x cube, 2x cube, and remaining terms what is there? Minus bcx, cax minus abx, next cx minus bcx, abx. This all terms are 2 times is there. 2 times means what here? 2 times of, which is a positive in this? cax is positive. That's why now cax minus abx minus bcx is equal to 0. Now from this overall I can take common, 2x is common, remaining x square, x also common from this, remaining what? ca minus ab minus bc equal to 0. Now from this, if this first value 0, 2x equal to 0 and x equal to 0. Next second root, x square, if you take this value right side, what will get? Sign changes, ab plus bc minus ca. It is clearly positive value, okay, and as for given condition also. That's why x what will get? Plus or minus root of ab plus bc minus ca. That's why total real roots, all are real roots only. 0 is a real root, this value also a real root. The reason why I am taking this a real number, positive number, they given already ab plus bc is greater than ac. That's why this value is more than ca means this clearly positive will get. That's why total real roots how many are? 3 real roots. So which option is correct? Option C is the correct one. So total 3 real roots we got. Next, question number 3. They given z in the form of determinant minus 5 plus 3 plus 4i, 5 minus 7i, 3 minus 4i, 6, 8 plus 7i, 5 plus 7i, 8 minus 7i, 9. then z is, they're asking options purely real, purely imaginary, and they given a plus ib where a and b not equal to 0. Fourth option is a plus ib where b equal to 4. We need to check this given z is a real or purely imaginary. Now you can check in every element. For this is a conjugate is there. Now I'll find out z bar for this. Z bar, what you will get? Each complex number replace with its conjugate. That is z bar. 3 minus 4i, 5 plus 7i. Conjugate means plus I you had right, minus I, that's it. 3 plus 4i, 6, 8 minus 7i. 5 minus 7i, 8 plus 7i. And here what you will get value? 9. But one thing remember, if z bar, if you apply transpose, what you get? Determinant of z, because both you observe once, this is det and this is det whole dash. Det of a and det of whole dash both are same. Thus condition wise you can take z bar means of apply transpose for this, what you will get? What? Minus 5, 3 minus 4i, 5 plus 7i, 3 plus 4i, 6, 8 minus 7i, 5 minus 7i, 8 plus 7i, 9. Now this both are what becomes here? Z bar equal to z. In case if I consider z is x plus iy, z bar what you will get? X minus iy. From this, x is a real part, y is a imaginary part. If you equate these two, what you will get? Equating means what you will get, which is equal to 0 you will get. Z bar means x minus iy equal to x plus iy. Now x gets cancelled. Now if you take this side or this one take right side, what you will get? 2iy equal to 0. I is not equal to 0 always, that's why y is equal to compulsory 0. Y is which one? Imaginary 0 means z clearly becomes what here? Z. Only x. X is which one? Purely real. It's a purely real because y is a 0. That's why which option is correct? Option A is the correct one. Next. Question number 4. They given det of 1 plus ax, 1 plus bx, 1 plus ax. Next. 1 plus a1x, 1 plus b1x, 1 plus c1x. Third row, 1 plus a2x, 1 plus b2x, 1 plus c2x equal to capital A0 plus a1x plus a2x square plus a3x cube. From this we need to find a a0 value. Easy method is just substitute x value is 0 because we need a0 value only. Now both side if you substitute, I am taking put x equal to 0. From that you will get a0 value easily. No need to expand, no need to split also. x0 means what you will get? 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Right side only what you will get? Only a0 because remaining all are 0. Now already we know properties wise any two rows or any two columns are identical. Det value how much? 0. That's why this complete det value how much? 0. That's why a0 value how much? 0 you got. Which option is correct? Option C. Option C is the correct one. Next, question number 5. ABC are non-zero real numbers, then det of BC, CA, AB, CA, AB, BC, AB, BC, CA. This value they are asking vanishes means when this value completely becomes 0. So when this det value is 0 means we at which condition, at which value this will become totally 0. For that we need to simplify this. The given options all are in the form of 1 by A, 1 by B, 1 by C. Every option. That's why I'll convert this one into like 1 by A, 1 by B, 1 by C. For that, if you divide ABC completely for R1 ABC, for R2 also ABC, for R3 also ABC. Then all are becomes reciprocal terms. Because two terms is there, another term will get in the form of reciprocal. When this completely vanishes means when this value completely 0, we need to find it at what condition. Now I am doing here R1 tends to R1 by ABC. Next, R2 tends to R2 by ABC. R3 tends to R3 by ABC. Each and every value dividing with ABC. Complete row 1, row 2, row 3. Now what will get that of? When you are dividing, we need to pre-multiply. How many times divided ABC? 3 times. That means 3 times we need to multiply means what will get? ABC whole cube will get. ABC divided for here. BC by ABC means what will get? 1 by A. Here what will get? 1 by B. Here 1 by C. CA is there means dividing what will get? 1 by B, 1 by C, 1 by A. Next 1 by C, 1 by A, 1 by B is equal to 0. If we take this ABC to the right side, it will become 0 only, leave it, no problem. Next, I am doing your operation C1 plus C2 plus C3. I am adding all columns, or I can add all rows also, no problem. If I am adding all columns, what will get here condition? 1 by A plus 1 by B. Directly I am taking common ma. If you add all columns, first column will get every element in the form of 1 by A plus 1 by B plus 1 by C. Directly I am writing into that of first column every element becomes 1. Second column 1 by B, 1 by C, 1 by A, 1 by C, 1 by A, 1 by B equal to 0. To simplify this one directly, if you take because R2 minus R1 do, what you will get? 0. R3 minus R1. Actually this expansion completely is not required because when this is 0 also this that value becomes 0. I am not expanding again, which is simply time waste. It's not required. Here only we will get the required condition to vanishes of this one. Vanishes means completely 0. That's why the product of two values is 0 means either first value 0 or second value 0. That's why I am taking at what condition this will becomes 0 means 1 by A plus 1 by B plus 1 by C. If we take 0, the complete determinant also becomes 0. That's why which option is correct? Option A is the correct one. Why I am dividing here clearly? To get in the form of every option given in the form of 1 by A, 1 by B, 1 by C. That's why I am dividing each row with ABC. Next, question number 6. The given x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square is a square. x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y3 whole square equal to b square. Similarly, they given next value also. They given one condition k into delta of x1 y11, x2 y21, x3 y31 whole square equal to a plus b plus c into b plus c minus a into c plus a minus b into a plus b minus c. Then the value of k we need to find out. K we need to find out in this case. Now as for sides of triangle is given where the vertices are existed, is x1 y1 z1, b is x2 y2 z2, c is x3 y3 z x3 y3. Now here this length is a and this length is b and this length is c. As for notations, conditions wise, exactly what means is a length you want means b is the first vertex we need to consider. First vertex means this is x1 y1, this is x2 y2 and this c can be taken as x3 y3. As for properties of triangles, opposite to vertex a is the first side of the triangle consideration wise. Now the given distances only ABC means the length, the distance between BC is A, AC is B and AB is C. Already we know in the area of triangle in the form of perimeter of a triangle, yes. Now what is the perimeter of triangle? S formula? A plus B plus C by 2. From this, 2S equal to A plus B plus C. Now already we know area of triangle of given vertices in determinants concept also. First, area of triangle. What is area? Area of triangle delta equal to what? Square root of S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C. Now as for this one, now if you take delta square means what will get? S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C. Now delta square means in the face of delta I can replace area of triangle by using determinants. We have a formula. What is the formula? 1 by 2 delta of x1 y1 1 x2 y2 1 x3 y3 1 whole square equal to S means what is there? Clearly A plus B plus C. But here what is there? Only S is there. Here S minus A. B plus C minus A means what? We want only B plus C means what? We get 2S minus A only. But we need B plus C minus A. This all we can convert this S and S minus A, S minus B and S minus C. We need in this form. If we got in this form, we can convert both. Comparison, we will get a K value. Now to convert this one. Now S means clearly what the value? A plus B plus C by 2. S minus A. Similarly substitute what will get? A plus B plus C by 2 minus A. Next, here A plus B plus C by 2 minus B. A plus B plus C by 2 minus C. Simplification. This whole square means what will get? 1 by 4 into delta of x1 y1 1 x2 y2 1 x3 y3 1 whole square equal to here A plus B plus C by 2. LCM take what will get? B plus A minus 2A becomes minus A. You will get B plus C minus A by 2. Next, here A plus C, B minus 2B is minus B. That's why A plus C minus B by 2 into next C and minus 2C means minus C you will get, that is A plus B minus C by 2. Now this 2A into 2A into 2A into 2 what? 16. This 16 take this side, what you will get? 16 by 4 into delta of x1 y1 1 x2 y2 1 x3 y3 1 whole square equal to right side what is the term? A plus B plus C into B plus C minus A into C plus A minus B into A plus B minus C. Now here 4 1s are 4 4s are. Now this you consider this is equation 1 and this is equation 2. From 1 and 2 if you compare this pre-multiple what is there here? K. Here what is the value? 4. That's why right side both are same only, you can check. That's why from 1 and 2 what we can define? From 1 and 2 K is clearly how much? 4. That's why which option is correct? Option C is the correct one. Question number 7. If f of x equal to a plus bx plus cx square, alpha, beta, gamma are roots of the equation. Alpha, beta, gamma are roots of equation. What is the equation? X cube equal to 1. Now just now we discussed cube roots of unity. What are the roots for this equation? 1 omega omega square. From that I can write alpha is 1, beta is omega, gamma is omega square. Okay na? Now from this conditions already we know for this omega cube is 1 and 1 plus omega square is 0. Now from this, first I will find out f of the given determinant value like this. Determinant value what is given? Det of ABC, BCA, CAB. This is a value given. Now this value we need to find in the form of f of alpha, f of beta and f of gamma. In that format we need to find out. Now to find in these conditions. Now what are the conditions for this? Remember omega cube is 1 plus omega square is 0. If directly expanding, you will get in terms of cube equations you will get. For easy purpose, I will do here one operation. C1 tends to C1 plus C2 plus C3. Now by adding C1, C2, C3 in first column, which element will get? A plus B plus C. Here also B plus C plus C. That means A plus B plus C only. I am taking that common. Directly I am taking common ma. So first column will get 1, 1, 1. B, C, C, A, here A, B. Now directly you can expand here, no problem. A plus B plus C into what you will get here? 1 into BC minus A square. Minus 1 into column 1 I am expanding for easy purpose. Deleting its row and column, B square minus CA. Last plus 1 into deleting its row and column, AB minus C square. AB minus C square. Now here A plus B plus C into, finally what you can write this one? AB plus BC minus of minus plus CA minus A square minus B square minus C square. The form is there clearly in the form of positive values, f of alpha, f of beta and f of gamma. From this I will take minus is common. If you take minus common, what will get total? Minus of A plus B plus C. Now we can write this one, A square plus B square plus C square minus AB minus BC minus CA. This is the value of determinant we got. But this determinant we need to convert in the form of f of alpha, f of beta and f of gamma. The value of determinant we got. Now I will find out each and every value. F of alpha. F of alpha means f of 1. Because alpha value 1. 1 substitute in f of x, what will you get? Only A plus B plus C. Next f of beta I will find out. Beta means what here? Omega. A. F of omega. A plus B omega plus C omega square. There is no changes in this. Next f of gamma. F of gamma means f of omega square. A plus B omega square plus C omega square whole square is omega power 4. This we can simplify. How? A plus B omega square. See, this way can write omega cube into omega. Omega cube value how much already? 1. That's why from this f of gamma value is A plus B omega square plus C omega only. This value becomes 1. Now from this I am taking, this is equation number 1. From 1 the delta value, what is delta value? ABC, BCA, CAB minus A plus B plus C means what here? F of alpha. If you multiply these two equations, these two, f of beta and f of gamma, you will get remaining product, whatever is there. If you multiply and check, A square will get AB omega square, AC omega, similarly BA omega, next B square omega cube means 1, B cube will get, B square will get. Like that if you simplify, you will get the second product you will get, exactly. That's why remaining second product completely is gets from f of beta into f of gamma. That's why this total delta value in the form of f of alpha, f of beta, f of gamma is minus f of alpha into f of beta into f of gamma. That is option D is the correct one. So next question number 8. The given det of 1 cos alpha cos beta, cos alpha 1 cos gamma, cos beta cos gamma 1 equal to det of 0 cos alpha cos beta, cos alpha 0, they given here cos beta, that is not cos beta, change into cos gamma, in book they given wrong, and here cos beta cos gamma 0. From this we need to find cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma. That value we need to find out from these two determinants. Equal is given, expand left side and right side both. 1 into 1 1 minus cos square gamma minus cos alpha into, by deleting its row and column, cos alpha into 1 cos alpha minus cos beta into cos gamma plus cos beta into, by deleting its row and column, cos alpha into cos gamma minus cos beta equal to, right side first value 0, leave it, second value minus cos alpha into, by deleting its row and column, cos alpha into 0 0 minus cos beta into cos gamma, next plus cos beta into, by deleting its row and column, cos alpha into cos gamma minus 0. We need to simplify this. 1 minus cos square gamma minus cos square alpha, minus of minus, plus cos alpha into cos beta into cos gamma, again cos alpha into cos beta into cos gamma minus cos square beta equal to, right side minus of minus, plus cos alpha into cos beta into cos gamma plus cos alpha into cos beta into cos gamma. Now these terms are gets cancelled, right side completely 0. What remaining is there here? 1 minus cos square gamma minus cos square alpha minus cos square beta. This all negative values take right side, remain left side 1, that is equal to cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma. That's why the value of cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma is 1. That is option A is the correct one. Next, 9th question. Alpha, beta, gamma roots of equation are roots of equation x square into px plus q equal to r of x plus 1. They are asking the value of notation. First that equation simplify, what will you get? Px cube plus qx square, here rx r, take this side, minus rx minus r equal to 0. The notation wise, the value of determinant we need to find out. 1 plus alpha 1 1, 1 1 plus beta 1, 1 1 1 plus gamma. Okay, this value we need to find out. As a cubic equation, roots are clearly, we know that. Now I will find out only product of all three roots, or first if you know notation wise, sum of all roots formula minus b by a, b means second x square coefficient, minus b by a, that means minus q by p. The sum of product of any two roots, that means alpha beta, beta gamma, gamma alpha. Here what is the formula we need to follow? That is minus c by a. So only c by a, not minus c by a, only c by a. C by a means c is like ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d equal to 0. That is the equation. Here sum of product of any two roots formula is C by A, not minus C by A. Now C means what here? Minus R by A is P clearly. And the product of all three roots. These are the notations following in cubic equation. Sum of all roots, sum of product of any two roots, and product of all three roots is formula minus D by A. Minus D, how much is there? Minus R. Minus R minus plus R by P. These are values we got notations from the given cubic equation. And they are asking value of 1 plus alpha 1 1, 1 1 plus beta 1, 1 1 1 plus gamma. Already just now I given notation 1 plus A 1 1 1, 1 plus B 1, 1 1 1 plus C. I given two notations. I am taking second notation in this. What is the notation? A B C plus AB. AB andra alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha. Okay, na? Alpha into beta into gamma, how much we got? R by P. Alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha is minus R by P. That's the value of this is 0. If you not remember, you have to solve the general method lengthy again. Okay, na? So which option is correct? Option C is the correct one. Next, question number 10. Delta 1 equal to delta of XBB, AXB, AAX equal to delta 2 is given XBAX. The given determinant then, the given relationship between delta 1 and delta 2 in each and every option. Okay, relation between this both we need to find out. Okay, first expand this. X into x square minus AB. Next, minus B, in deleting this column and row, AX minus AB plus B into A square minus AX. Now what will get here? X cube minus ABX minus ABX minus or minus plus AB square plus BA square minus ABX. From this, x cube minus 3ABX plus AB square plus BA square. The notation wise, the given derivative of this function also given. This is clearly delta 1. Delta 2, what you will get? Check once. X square minus AB just. They differentiated this one. Now differentiate with respect to x only, because function in terms of x is there. D by dx of delta 1. This is clearly x power n formula. Derivative of x power n formula is n into x power n minus 1 minus 3ab into x derivative is 1. AB square constant, BA square also constant. Derivative what will get? 0. Now this will get 3x square minus 3ab. From this I will take 3 is common. What remaining? X square minus AB. X square minus AB is the value of which one? Delta 2. That's why d by dx of delta 1 equal to 3 into delta 2. So which condition is correct? Option B. Option B is the correct one. Next. Next 11th onwards, based on properties of determinants. There are 6 properties we need to remember. So 11th question. Delta equal to det of root 6, 2y, 3 plus root 6, root 12, root 3 plus root 8i, 3 root 2 plus root 6i. Next, root 18, root 2 plus root 12i, root 27 plus 2y. Then delta value is an integer or rational number or irrational number or an imaginary number. For that we need to find compulsory the value of determinant directly. Directly expanding means the determinant value is very lengthy to simplify. So we need to simplify this. In first column, observe clearly, root 12 we can write root 6 into root 2. Root 18 we can write root 6 into root 3. That's why I will take root 6 common from first column. Then what will get here? 1, root 2, root 3. Second column, 2i, root 3 plus root 8 we can write 2 root 2i. Root 2 plus root 12 I can write 2 root 3i. Next here, 3 plus root 6, 3 root 2 plus root 6i. Here what we can write? 3 root 3 plus 2i, because 9 3s are. Root 9 is 3, that's 3 root 3 plus 2i we can write. Now how to make these two elements are 0? By using first row. If you multiply for r1 minus root 2, add to the r2, root 2 minus root 2 becomes 0. That's why I am simplifying r2. How to simplify? R2 minus 2 root 2 r1. Similarly, how to make this element is 0? By using r1 only. R3 minus root 3 into r1. Now here plus root 3, from r1 we will get minus root 3, both will get cancelled. Then only simplification will get easily. Don't expand directly, it is very lengthy. Root 6 into det of first row, no changes. This value becomes 0. Coming to in this, root 3 plus 2 root 2i minus root 2 into 2i is minus 2 root 2i. These two are gets cancelled, you will get only root 3. Next here, r2, 3 root 2 plus root 6i. I am multiplying which one? Minus root 2 for this. What will get? Minus 3 root 2 minus root 2 into root 6. That is a root 12 also we can write. So these two are gets cancelled. Clear? Let's see what will get here. Root 6i minus root 12. Next r3 minus root 3i. Root 3 minus root 3 into 1 is minus root 3. Both will get cancelled. Next in this, root 2 plus 2 root 3i. For r1 we are multiplying with which one? Minus root, that is minus 2 root 3i. Both gets cancelled, you get only root 2. Next, third element, 3 root 3 plus 2i minus root 3 multiply. What will you get? Minus 3 root 3 minus root 6 into minus root 3 is minus root 18. And these two are gets cancelled. Now here 3 plus root 3, now here 2i, that's all. Okay, no problem. Minus root 3 into minus root 6 will get minus root 18. So what will get remaining? 2i minus root 18. This is a value we got simplified. Now if you multiply these two, you will get easily the value of this. Expand along C1. Deleting its row and column. Only one element enough, because second and third element is 0. 1 into anything is 1. What will you get? Root 3 into 2y minus root 18 minus root 2 into root 6i minus root 18 root 6 into 2 root 3i minus what will get here? Root 3 into root 18 is root 54 minus root 12i minus of minus plus root of 24. If you simplify this, we will get required value 2 root 3i. This you can write 9 6 are na? 9 6 means what? Minus 3 root 6 minus this we can write 4 3s are, that means 2 root 3i. This you can write 6 4s are, that means 2 root 6. Value clearly. So these two are gets cancelled. The imaginary is eliminated clearly. Is minus root 6 into minus 3 root 6 plus 2 root 6, that is minus root 6. Now root 6 into minus root 6 is what? Minus 6. Minus 6 clearly which number? It is an integer clearly. That's why rational number also, but first priority for which one is? Have to give for integer. That's why it is belongs to Z. That's why which option is correct? Option A is the correct one for question number 11. Next, question number 12. In a third order determinant, each element of first column consists of sum of two terms. First column having sum of two terms is there. Second column, each element of second column consists of sum of three terms. Third column consists of sum of four terms. They are asking, then it can be decomposed into n determinants when n has the value. Now first column having sum of two terms each element. Second column consisting of sum of three elements for each element. Third column each element consisting of sum of four terms. If you split into several determinants, how many determinants are possible we need to find out. It's very easy, ma. The number of determinants. The number of terms in first column how much? 2 into the number of column elements in second column 3 into last one is 4. How much you will get? 24 determinants we can split. Okay, na? Just arranging concept only here. Just first column 2, second column 3 terms, third column is 4 total, 24 determinants we can decompose. Which option is correct? Option D. 13th one. The value of determinant det of x plus 2, x plus 3, x plus 5, x plus 4, x plus 6, x plus 9, x plus 8, x plus 11, x plus 15. Directly don't expand. Simple, by using operation, if you subtract R2 minus R1, x will be eliminated. Na? 4 minus 2 will get 2 easily. Similarly, if you subtract R3 minus R1, this 2 will be subtract. That's why R2 tends to R2 minus R1. If you are not using operation, length of difficulty is more. Next, R3 tends to R3 minus R1. Simplification becomes more lengthy. That's why use operations and properties. First row, no changes. R2 minus R1, x cancel, 4 minus 2, 2. 6 minus 3, 3. 9 minus 5, 4. Next, 8 minus 2, 6. 11 minus 3, 8. 15 minus 5, 10. Now we can expand along first row only. X plus 2 into 30 minus 32, that is minus 2. Minus of x plus 3 into deleting column and row, 2 into 10, 20. 6 4s are 24. 20 minus 24 is minus 4 plus x plus 5 into 2 8s are 16 minus 18, that is minus 2. That's all. Simplify. Minus 2x minus 4 minus of minus plus 4x plus 12 minus 2x minus 10 with multiply with minus 2 means. Now here x terms all gets cancelled. Numbers minus 4 minus 10 minus 14. Minus 14 plus 12 is minus 2. Minus 2 is the answer. That is which option is correct? Option B is the correct one. Next, question number 14. ABC are non-zero real numbers. Delta equal to det of first column 1 1 1, second column AB, third column BC, fourth column CA. 1 by A, 1 by B, 1 by B plus 1 by C, 1 by C plus 1 by A. Now I'll do one simple thing here. I'll multiply ABC for third column. Completely R3, sorry, C3, not column, not row. C3 completely I will multiply with ABC. Then reciprocal becomes a general term. Delta equal to delta of 1, 1, 1. ABC by A. Here okay. This one is remains same only. ABC by A means what will get? BC. ABC by B means CA. Next, same ABC multiply for both comes here. ABC by B means CA. Here AB. Next, AB plus BC. Now I'll add this C2 to the C3. Why I'm adding? If I add this C3 and C2, every element becomes in C3 AB plus BC plus CA. You can take out common. After taking common, C1 and C3 becomes identical. 2 rows or 2 columns are identical. That value is 0. That's all. 1, 1, 1. AB, BC, CA. Here what will you get? AB plus BC plus CA. Here AB plus BC plus CA. Next, AB plus BC plus CA. If it takes out AB plus BC plus CA from C3, and one more thing, we are just ABC we multiplied, we can divide. But here no changes because the value becomes 0. That's why. Multiplied means we need to pre-divide compulsory. I am taking AB plus BC plus CA common from C3. Remaining 1, 1, 1. AB, BC, CA 1, 1, 1. Now C1, C3 are identical. Now C1, any 2 columns are identical means value of determinant is 0. So value becomes 0. That's why which option is correct? Option A is the correct one.